Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and last week we got some pretty revolutionary news from Bungie about some big changes that are going to be coming to the game, the world of Destiny 2, starting in Season 13. These include changes to Dreambane armor and the Reverie Dawn gear and some Dreaming City weapons and about 4 moon weapons that are going to be making their way back into the game, as well as revamping the rewards of the 2 prior dungeons, Pit of Heresy and the Shattered Throne. There's some really exciting stuff in there, but the big takeaway from it was really just that you're going to be re-earning gear that we used to have, some of which we were using up until Beyond Light came out, that Bungie kind of slapped out of your hands with sunsetting and said, no, we're not going to be doing that anymore, we're going to be replacing that with new gear. Then they kind of didn't replace it with new gear, and 2 months later, they're saying, hey, you're ready to go re-earn that retold tale you used to have. And man, that hit people sideways. And it should have, because it wasn't really great. And I think it's almost kind of tragic, because a lot of the news that was in the TWAB that this information came from was really good. The stuff about the Shattered Throne and the Pit of Heresy coming back, being revamped with new rewards, or rather being brought back into the fore with old rewards but with new roles, that's actually really cool. I'm really excited about that, but it really leaves a bad taste in people's mouths when you sort of invalidate all the work and all the gear that they've grinded up for, and then just bring that exact same gear back in 2 months and tell them, hey, get back out there and do it again. And that was certainly the response I saw here on the channel as well, and man, do I agree with it. But this video is going to be about something different, because I think there was some other bits of good news, really good news in the issue of the Bungie Weekly blog this week at Bungie last week that unfortunately kind of got glossed over because of the entire conversation about sunsetting. And I am, of course, talking about the changes coming to reputation and rewards in the Crucible. Just in case you missed it, wouldn't blame you if you did, there were some revolutionary things brought up when it comes to the way your reputation and your valor is going to work starting in Season 13. And I wanted to make a quick video just giving a little bit of light to what exactly is changing and why I like where it's going so much. So, let's take a quick look at it. We got to hear this directly from Bungie Rewards Area Lead Justin Dezay. He stated that firstly, they'll be adding 2 new unique weapon rewards to each of the 3 playlist rituals, so 6 across all 3 activities. Those 3 activities are of course Strikes, Crucible, and Gambit. These weapons are in addition to the ones that are being added in Season of the Hunt, and continue to have a small chance to drop at the end of each activity. So all 3 of those game modes are going to get 2 new weapons on top of whatever weapons we're going to be getting added in Season of the Hunt that you'll be able to get as post-game rewards, kind of the way things work right now, and sort of the way they worked back in Destiny 1. Next, he says, second, starting in Season 13 for Gambit and Crucible, and in a future season for Strikes, rank rewards will be visible on the ritual vendors. Each season, you'll be greeted by a row of rewards, progression towards which will be earned automatically as you complete relevant playlist activities. Instead of having rank rewards dropped automatically into your loot stream, they now will be picked up manually from the vendor list. We feel this gives much better visibility into what you'll be earning as you progress, and helps you make better choices about where to spend your time. Progression is on a per ritual basis. You can be on rank 10 for the Crucible and rank 4 for Gambit, for example. You'll reset your rank right at the vendor by picking up the final reputation reward. And so there we go, we're seeing a pretty major change to the way Valor is going to be working starting in Season 13. Instead of just ranking up by playing games and then getting, for the most part, worthless drops that you immediately shard for legendary shards after, you rank up your Valor or whatever. Now that reputation is going to be tied directly to Lord Shaxx himself, and when you rank up, you'll be able to go to Lord Shaxx to pick up rewards directly from him. I actually really like the way this sounds, because of course you're not really actually losing too much. You still have the ability to get legendary drops as a post-game reward for playing Crucible. But now you're going to have a set series of rewards that are probably going to be way more useful to you than the few legendary shards you get every time you rank up your Valor. But what exactly are those rewards going to be per rank? Well, thankfully Bungie gave us a nice list of them here. The rewards for each individual ritual are as follows. At rank 4, you get 3 upgrade modules. At rank 7, you get 3 enhancement cores. At rank 10, you get a seasonal ritual shader, and that will be upgraded to 3 more enhancement cores after you've reset your rank once during a season. At rank 13, you get 2 enhancement prisms. At rank 16, you get a seasonal ritual emblem. This will be upgraded to 2 enhancement prisms after resetting your rank once. And then your final reset reward is going to be in Ascendant Shards. The first time you max out your reputation with Shaxx and then you reset it by picking up the final reward, that final reward is going to be an Ascendant Shard, and that is going to upgrade to an exotic engram after you first reset your rank. Additionally, every rank up awards a base ritual engram just like it did before. So basically every time you get a rank up, you're still going to get a Crucible theme drop. And additionally, each of the above ranks also will award you a Prime Ritual engram, so you'll still be able to get your power level boost just by playing Crucible. Justin finishes up this section by saying, due to this automated progression, Crucible tokens and Crucible token gifts are no longer needed and will be deprecated into junk that will delete as a full stack starting in Season 13. So, cash those tokens in before the end of the season and get ready to earn some Masterwork materials. So there we go. That is how the Crucible reward system is going to be changing starting in Season 13. And we're going to see similar changes coming to Gambit, and then in a future season, the same thing for Commander Zavala and the Strike playlist. I really like the direction they're going in here, because you're really not losing anything from the system we've got right now where, again, every time you rank up your Valor, you just get a legendary drop. You're still going to be getting that legendary drop every time you increase your reputation rank with Lord Shaxx or with the Drifter or whoever else gets this system. It's just now you're getting much better rewards and a much clearer track of rewards every time you level up. This is a fantastic change if you ask me. It's kind of a mixture of the whole season pass track we have for the entire season and the way reputation used to work back in the Crucible and in some of these ritual playlist activities in Destiny 1. Who'd have thunk it? They had a better system in D1 than what they've got now. And I also love the return of post-game drops. I like that's a separate thing from the reputation rank system. And the fact that these rewards are going to be primarily centered around giving you upgrade materials means it's finally going to be lucrative to play Crucible if you're somebody out there who needs to upgrade and infuse your stuff. Right now, if you are a primarily Crucible player, there is basically no consistent way for you to earn upgrade materials and get Ascendant Shards. You have to go into PvE to do that. And not everybody wants to go play PvE. There are people who play Destiny 2 purely for the PvP experience. So I am super happy that they have an avenue now of just purely earning the enhancement cores, enhancement prisms, an Ascendant Shard, and of course upgrade materials just by playing the game. There are people who can go through an entire Valor reset in a week. I've done it myself. And now the process of doing that is actually going to be fairly lucrative. If I had any sort of complaints about it, I would say that giving players 1 Ascendant Shard is probably not quite enough. I like that they upgrade your rewards after you've reset for the first time, but I think rather than going from an Ascendant Shard to just exotic engrams forever, it should bounce back and forth. Your first reputation reset should give you an Ascendant Shard, your second should give you an exotic engram, and then your third should go back to rewarding you with an Ascendant Shard, and they should just bounce back and forward like that. I get that Bungie wants Ascendant Shards to be rare, like super duper rare, but I think that would be a more rewarding experience than just dumping exotic engrams on people. Granted, I'm still happy to get those anyway. Overall, I think the upcoming reputation changes look fantastic. I can't wait to dive on into this, and it feels like these ritual playlists, oh man, I can't wait till this comes to Strikes and Gambit. I might actually go back to playing Gambit to get some rewards and whatnot. This feels far more rewarding than the current reputation system we have for these playlists right now. And as I've always said, Bungie, you give me more incentives to play your game, and I'll happily play your game. But alright Guardians, that's it for this video. I just wanted to get this out there again because a lot of people kind of glossed over this with the salt about sunsetting and whatnot from this week's swab. But those are my thoughts on the upcoming changes. What are yours? Be sure to leave me yours down in the comment section below. How do you feel about the way these ritual playlists, as Bungie calls them, are going to be changing up their reputation and reward system? Do you like it? Do you want things to stay the same, or is this more up your alley? Be sure to let me know. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. And for now, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.